can't stop.
I was immediately interested when I heard the name Black Bolt because, for a number of reasons. Number one, I love the character. It's one of the most beloved characters in Marvel. But also the challenge of playing what's ostensibly the lead of a show and not being able to speak, that just, I mean, that got me right there. I like challenges. I try not to do jobs where I'm gonna be bored. And this is not boring. You know, I'm working on creating a glossary of gestural words and phrases most days, because he's not going to speak American Sign Language, and I've really enjoyed the technical aspect of working with my signing consultant and trying to build a language.
As an actor, you dream of getting certain things and having a trajectory for your career, and for me to play a Marvel superhero is literally a dream come true, and it's been such a great experience. And reading the script, it's just like, as a fan, you're like, what happens next? But then as an actor, it's like, well, what do I have to start preparing for? So mixing those two is super cool. It's super gratifying to just see how the show is gonna come out.
It starts off with our average Inhuman family with all of our superpowers living on the moon in Adelan. And you can start to see at the beginning that there's a bit of conflict, obviously, between Maximus and Black Bolt, as every good story does. And there's disagreement on how Adelan should be ruled and the caste systems and what goes on. And I think that friction comes from when they were younger, too. They're two brothers, right? And one wanted the responsibility and one doesn't. One got everything, one got nothing. Literally, Maximus is turned into a human, so he's not even part of the Inhumans anymore. And so you see that. You see the battle between the two of them.
I think to me, I like it because it's dealing with family aspects that we haven't dealt with really in the Marvel universe. So being a part of that again I think it's a really cool thing.
It brings a sort of different lease of life working in Hawaii. It's such a different place to anywhere I've ever been before, the island lifestyle. And I think, yeah, and I mean, working here, we're working in essentially it was a plane manufacturing factory or something, and so it was this huge space, this huge warehouse basically, which they've built all the sets in, so you can actually move in between the sets, which is pretty cool. So that always really helps, and so you feel like we've created our own little world in this hangar, which is crazy, but yeah, it's really cool.
The sets are like one of my favorite parts of the show too. When I saw the quiet room, I was blown away. Like, when I read the script, it says the quiet room, and I'm like thinking of like a little closet, but thank God I'm not the set designer, because their vision is out of this world, and it really transports you to the moon and Adelan and everywhere.
What is really nice about Marvel's Inhumans is that we're all real people with real emotions, and we do have special gifts, but it's very relatable and very realistic.
It's very identifiable, and so I think people are gonna, whether it's within the family dynamics or just another character that you relate to, you know, they're very relatable characters, and I think that that, and then visually, I think there's a lot to want to tune into.